Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. So Cleveland will get the first possession. LeBron outside.
Good. You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Parker with it. Pass to Gervin. Dives for it. It's blocked. Gervin with the steal. Now here's Parker with the lead pass. Now here's Leonard, and he gets it to go. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Price outside. Takes the three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Parker. And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris. Pass to Robinson. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Parker. Lets it fly. Parker outside. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Irving. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gervin with the steal. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Outside Irving. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to LeBron. Low block shot on the way. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. San Antonio trailing here. And here is Parker. Now Leonard. Parker outside. Here's Robinson. Right side Robinson. Fades away. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Now, here's Price. Off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Six to shoot. Left side, Price. Rebound by Parker. And stolen by Dolan. That's good. He has 6.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Outside Leonard. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Parker outside. Pass to Robinson. That's good. Here's Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Gordy. And here is LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Now Irving releases and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
They get it back. That's good. 6 points for him.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Off the pick. Connects. The jumper drops.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Pass to Gervin. They set the screen. Back to Parker. Clock at 6. It's off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Parker, right side. And the layup's good off the glass. The Cavaliers trailing. Price outside. Now, here is Irving. Price outside. Launches a three. Another three for Cleveland.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Parker. Outside Leonard. Back to Parker. Pass to Robinson. Right side Robinson. Now here's Gervin. Shot clock at 5. Here's Parker. And the Spurs scoring again. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, you know, they got behind, but they hung in there and maintained contact.
Now, here's Price. Pass to Doherty. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving, and it's blocked. There's a screen. Gervin outside. Outside Leonard. Robinson with it. Takes the 13-footer. Doherty grabs the board. Covered by Gervin. The fadeaway. Doherty up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Parker outside. Right side Leonard. Back to Parker. A 3-ball. That is good. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Price. He has 6. Back to LeBron. Pass to Irving. It's stolen by Duncan. And here we go. Now Gervin. Gervin right side. Here's Duncan. Shoots a fader. A second chance effort. Shot is blocked. LeBron outside. Magnificent rejection. And he gets it to go. San Antonio leading. Outside Leonard. Pass to Robinson. A terrific shot on the turnaround. He's got 8.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Backing down is LeBron. Price outside. Back to LeBron. Left side Irving. Pass to Doherty. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. And here's Leonard. Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Pass to Elliott. Rebound by Anderson Varejao.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Here's Free. Here's Harper. Here's Free. Here's Varejao. Free. Clock is at 3. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Elliott. Three-pointer. The shot will not go. So it's the Cavaliers now. They trail by one. And Nance backs in. So they take the lead. Now here's Johnson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Aldridge with it. Working on Love. Johnson with it. Clock at 6. Johnson outside. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Harper. Pass to Nance. Backing in. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Love. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. San Antonio trailing here. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Aldridge with it. It's deflected. Gilmore. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Free. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's San Antonio. Johnson outside. Pass to Aldridge. Varejao on it. Now Aldridge. Misses the reverse. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers on top. The second. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see? Johnson outside. Boom. Drops in the tray.
And he is a persistent defender too, Steve. I mean, even if he gets caught behind on the break, he'll bust his behind to get back into the play and maybe come up with a block at the last second.
Here's Harper. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Blocked. And they're on the break. Here is Elliott. Here's Johnson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch later. The Cavaliers trailing. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Harper. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Pass to Green. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Love. Russell with it. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Well, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Ori. Now here's Green. 6 to shoot. No coverage that time. He has 6.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now Love. Pass to Free. Good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
San Antonio with the ball. Now here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Pass to Russell. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Nance, no luck. And here is Johnson. Boom. Those three-pointers off the mark. Here's Free. Back to Nance. And San Antonio has possession. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Ori. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here is Carr. Misses the finger roll.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Johnson outside. Outside, Green. Pass to Ori. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the high post. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Now, here is Russell. Tries to keep it alive. Boom. That's blocked. Here we go, one-on-one. Here is Carr. Here is Carr. Pass to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Nance. He has 6.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
Gilmore. Outside, Green. Boom. The 3. And he gets it to go.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. A tight game here in San Antonio. Now Price. He's got 6. Outside Irving. Pass to Russell. And there's the whistle. And he knocks down the first one. The Spurs making a switch here. And so Russell hits them both. Here's San Antonio. Parker outside. Pass to Gervin. The teardrop falls in.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here is Russell. Russell inside. Rebound San Antonio.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Parker right side. To the paint. Robinson down low. Robinson, that's good. He's got 10.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Here's Irving. Price outside. Pass to Russell. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one drops. And so Russell hits them both.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Parker with it. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Duncan. Now Robinson. Robinson with it. Robinson, that's good.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Now here's Price. Now here's Price. The stupendous finish in traffic. 8 points for him.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Now here's Gervin. Pass to Duncan. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Here's Price. Good on the shot. San Antonio leading. And here is Parker. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And the Cavaliers making a change here. San Antonio with the ball, and that one's good. 11 points in the game. And here are the Cavaliers now. It's a 5-point game. Price with the ball. Now Price. He's got 10. Here's Doherty. Again, the Cavaliers score. Now here's Parker. Pass to Gervin. And here is Robinson. And he jams it with authority. Here's Price. Leonard with the ball. Back to Parker. Outside Leonard. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Price with the ball. Pass to Irving. Leonard brings the double team. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Parker. And San Antonio has possession. Now Leonard. Pass to Parker. Now here's Duncan. Back to Parker. They get it back. Gervin outside. Leonard. And he finishes nicely on the layup. The Cavaliers trailing. Price outside. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Now here's Parker. 11 points in the game. Gervin outside. Parker outside. Clock at 6. 6 feet out. And that's off the glass and in. 13 points in the game.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Pass to Doherty. Irving. And here is LeBron. LeBron outside. Back to Irving. Got a piece of it. He'll toss it. Irving pulls it in. Gervin right side. Pass to Parker. Price outside. From the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Now here's Parker. 13 points in the game. Outside Leonard. 5 to shoot. Parker outside. The putback throws it down with the quick putback jam.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Now, here's Price. Left side Irving. Ilgauskas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Spurs. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Really an incredible game from David Robinson. And here we go with Tony Parker. The layup off target. And the Cavaliers with possession. Trailing by 4. LeBron outside. Ilgauskas. And here's LeBron outside and blocked. Up top, Leonard. Pass to Parker. Back to Leonard. Gervin outside. And they're moving it up. LeBron right side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Parker outside. There's a good screen. Pass to Duncan. Gervin with it. And that one's good. Gervin. Here's Irving. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. LeBron. Now, here's Price, and he gets it to go. And here is Parker. 13 points in the game. Robinson left side. Kicks it out to Leonard. Duncan right side. Working on Doherty. Shoots from the right block, and it's blocked. Pass to Irving. Doherty with the ball. Price outside. Here's Irving. LeBron outside. Back to Irving. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And that one's good. San Antonio trailing here. Now Parker. Gervin outside. Back to Parker. And there's the rejection. But they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to Leonard. Three-pointer. And that one's good. He has 7.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Here's Price. And the Cavaliers call time here. One guy has been getting it. Ilgauskas. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside Robinson. Pass to Gervin. Gervin right side. Here's Parker. Now here's Parker. Good! Cavaliers trailing. There's the screen. Price outside. Back to Irving. And another three for Cleveland.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Now here's Parker. 15 points in the game. Outside Leonard. Pass to Robinson. Backing down. And another basket for San Antonio.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Price. He's got 16. Now Doherty. Now Irving. LeBron up top. Rebound San Antonio. Gervin with it. 6 points for him. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Parker. And that one's good. Parker. Now here's Price. Here's the screen. Pass to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. A floater. Blocked. And here is Parker. 17 points in the game. Outside Robinson. Backing him down. Price outside. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
And Steve, even more than that, this is what I think of when I think of him. Late in the fourth quarter, time winding down. They've got one shot to win the game. He's your man. He's the guy I'm looking for to make it happen.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Aldridge. He's going up against Love. Shot from 12. Gilmore. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Inside. So it's San Antonio now. Now Johnson. Pass to Aldridge. Johnson with it. Now Aldridge. Here is Elliott. Johnson with it. Tries a three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three. Here's Harper. Back to Nance. Left side Nance. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. He's got 10.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Boom. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. The Cavaliers making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. Cleveland with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's Harper. Pass to Free. And here's Nance. Low block shot. Shot, no good.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Harper. Free. The rebound by Johnson. And San Antonio has possession, leading by 5. Pass to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Here is Elliott. Lets it go from 11. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well, I don't think you're going to miss too many like those.
Now Nance. 10 points for him. There's the pick. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Aldridge down low. Back to Nance. Pass to Free. Harper. Here's Free. Now here's Nance. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. San Antonio leading. Green with the ball. Pass to Elliott. Back to Green. And here is Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot. Here is Elliott. Nance with the rebound.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Free. Here's Harper. Here's Harper. Pass to Free. Nance. To stop the drought. And it's good on the way in. 12 points for him.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Outside, Green. Elliott. Bowen. Bangs home the trifecta.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Pass to Harper. Verjao with it. Now here is Verjao. Free. Nance, right side. Left side, Love. And again, it's Cleveland.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here is Elliott. Gilmore. Here's Green. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Cavaliers trailing. Here is Carr. Pass to Verjao. Free. Here is Carr. Clock at 6. Here is Carr. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. That one goes. Count it. And it's the Spurs ball. Here is Elliott. Pass to Green. Now here is Aldridge. Right side Aldridge. Drains it from 17 feet out. Free. No good. The third quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in... And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Here's Harper. Here is Carr. Pass to Russell. Leads him in there. And Love gets it to go.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Here is Ori. Here is Ori. Aldridge backing in. Right side Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Stolen. Here is Carr. Pass to Harper. And here's Love. Harper. Now here's Nance. Nance outside with the fadeaway. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here is Ori. Back to Parker. Here is Elliott. Parker up top. Pass to Elliott. And another basket for San Antonio. And the Cavaliers with possession. 6-point game. Now Russell. Now here is Russell. Now here's Nance. 5 on the clock. Blocked.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Here is Elliott. They get it again. Aldridge. Soft touch off the glass.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here is Carr. Pass to Russell. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And here is Parker. Here is Elliott. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Carr.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Here's Harper. Here is Carr. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
Pass to Aldridge. And here is Green. Here is Ori. Now Green. And here is Aldridge. And he gets it to go.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
Here's Harper. Goes up the baseline. Again, the Cavaliers score. San Antonio leading. Pass to Elliott. Aldridge with it. Aldridge backing in. A jump hook. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Here's Harper. Now, here is Russell. Here's Harper. 6 on the shot clock. To tie it up. Green with the rebound. And San Antonio has possession. Pass to Ori. Back to Green. Now here's Parker. Here is Elliott. Elliott the bucket.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Harper. Here is Carr. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here's Parker. Pass to Aldridge. Aldridge left side. Parker outside. Back to Green. From past the arc. The shot misses. Here is Carr. Here's Russell. And lots of contact. Free throw good, Russell. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Parker outside. Here's Robinson. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. There's the pick. Here's Irving. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Clark, plenty of drama in this one so far.
And I would not be surprised if it goes right down to the buzzer.
Back to Leonard. Pass to Robinson. Buries it down low.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
LeBron outside. LeBron left side. Outside Irving. The rebound by the Spurs.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
To the inside. Here's Robinson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
LeBron outside. LeBron right side. And that one's good. Here's Parker. Gervin outside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. Cavaliers trailing. Now Irving. Pass to Price. Down low. Banked in off the glass. Parker with it. Back to Robinson. Knocked away. Sinks that one from the post. 22 points for him. Now, here is Irving. Back to Doherty. Pass to LeBron. And the layup falls.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Outside Leonard. And here's Duncan. Now Parker. Pass to Robinson. Right side Robinson. Gervin outside. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And the shot is good. And here's Irving. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Here's Doherty. And David Robinson pulls it down.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Parker outside. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Price. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right. Outside Leonard. Robinson left side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Parker. Shoots over Price. And it's rejected. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And the shot is good. Here's Parker. Pass to Robinson. And the basket good. He's got 24.
He's been hot here in the fourth, contributing big at the right time.
Here's Price. Outside Irving. Back to Price. Doherty with the ball. Still Gosens. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Pass to Robinson. Working on Doherty. Gervin outside. Back to Robinson. Clock at 6. Parker outside. The tray. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. Outside Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. Now here's Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Parker. And yes, sir, that one drops. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Pass to Love. Love right side. And here's Varejao. Varejao's shot is good. Here comes Avery Johnson. And so it's 7.
Hey.